Hey, this is Lucas Sacco, and I'm here with...
Alwethaiqi.
Awesome, what'd you do?
I top 32'd YCS Rhode Island Providence.
Dude, that's fantastic. Let's get into the deck.
Alright, let's see it. So first we got the Ryzeal engine. We played the minimal engine because we don't want to play bricks in this deck. That's the whole philosophy, so we played 7. And you'll see later there's no duo drive, so if you see it, you see it. It's just extra push. Then the second part is the Mitsurugi portion. We maxed out on Alwethaiqi because it's one of the best starters. And then 2 Murakamo. This is controversial. Some people play like 1 and then 1 Futsu. I believe 2 Murakamo is necessary because sometimes you get into positions where you get impulsed from deck, and then you can go ritual from hand. And if you only have 1 in the deck, you can only summon it from the deck, and then it's really awkward. And then it's 1 Saji for the Alwethaiqi, and then Kuza was a last-minute addition. I wasn't on Kuza for a while, but without Kuza you have no grind game, and then it allows you to make rank 4s, which is very powerful. And then 2 Ritual. Some people play it at 1. I believe that's completely wrong because it gets impulsed, and you have to go through Kuza, and you're crying. And then if you hard draw it, now you can do some crazy mind games with like first action Ritual summon from hand, and he's like, what do I do? And then 3 prayers is just mandatory clean.
Gotcha.
That's the Mitsu portion. And then for Fiendsmith is also gonna look weird. It's 2 Engraver, 2 Lack, 1 Lurry, 3 Tract. And I'll explain this a bit. So 2 Engraver is just because you don't want to draw Engraver because it loses to draw. The whole deck loses to draw. You're just trying to minimize your plays into draw. And then 2 Lack comes up because it turns Engraver and a random discard into an Imps, because you summon, you add Lack with the Tract, and then summon the other Lack with the Requiem, and you can go into Imps this way. The other combo you can do is you can go, when you're full combo into everything, you can have a Lack in the grave and the other Lack under a Baguska, with Desiree under the Detonator, with Murakamo Prayer. So this way, you don't have to get rid of your Baguska to get your Agnam De Desiree stuff. And then 3 Tract is just to play around draw. It's way better. Lack is the best normal summon in the game. You have to trust me on this. Place with 2 disruptions, it still gets the Paradise.
Gotcha.
And then you have to play the Paradise. This never gets sided out. Yeah, it's controversial, but never gets sided out. You need it in grind games.
Gotcha.
The non-engine, fairly standard, is 3 Fua, and then 2 Pearlia. Great in game 1. People say it doesn't hit Malice. It absolutely does. When you lose die roll, you need to be able to stop them, or like this stops A-code, this stops them from going these backup lines. Like they have to rethink about it. But 3 Imperm. Some look at this, I think it's fine. 3 draw. They think these conflict, but they don't. You can just chummy them and then draw this for the follow-up because they're not gonna go full board into these. Ash and Nib. Some people cut this. I think that's also wrong because if they play into your chummies, you need to draw into a card that actually trades with the board. Otherwise, you can draw your whole deck and it doesn't even matter.
Gotcha. How many cards in your main deck?
Main deck is 45.
45, I gotcha.
45, no bricks.
Let's get into the extra deck.
Let's take a look. So extra deck. The first card, this is cuttable. This is the only card that seems cuttable. I almost never made this. But the idea was under like these Fua cards, Chummy cards, you can go IP Murakamo, and it's pretty nice with the SP. And it's very tight, the extra deck, you'll see. And then these are the Fiendsmith cards. These are all very standard. You have to play all of these with Caesar. And the Chaos Angel honorary Fiendsmith card. And then the rank of the Xyz monsters, this is just the dump off X. And then you have Detonator, mandatory, we have the Imps. And then here, you can pick 2 of 3 cards, it seems. You can pick these 2, or a Typhon comes up. Typhon comes up because you can make a Baguska into the mirror, and this turns off the Detonator Murakamo. And then back on your turn, when they pass turn, if they don't have an SP, you will go Engraver combo into Agnam De, kick over the Murakamo, make Desiree, and then put a Typhon on top of that because that'll be the highest attack, and then keep that in defense. On the follow-up, you can put to attack and blow up the Detonator back to the deck.
Gotcha. That's super cool.
Yeah, Baguska is an endboard piece. You have to play this. It's so gas. It plays against Malice as well. Lucas Sacco outed it, but he's just the GOAT, so...
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, this is mandatory.
Okay, sounds good. And the side deck?
We'll look at side deck. So side deck is 3 Judgment for going first with Called by and the Talent. These just come in, going first, for the 5 chummies. And then in the mirror, you're just siding like this, these 4 for Habakiri and Tract and all this stuff. Or no, you're not signing out Tract, it's for going for stuff. And then you have mandatory Malice cards. You have Lancia, you have Chaos Hunter. They can out this, but it's just tax. You have to play it. Sometimes they can't out it because you have like Chaos Hunter plus something. It's just a tax. You have to play it, it seems.
I gotcha.
And then 2 meals.
Awesome. Hey, do you have any shout-outs?
I gotta shout out Maz, the Unchained Goat, Toronto Regional 2nd place. Gotta shout out all the homies in Hobbiesville, Ottawa, Pan Shang Lee, Mart, Helping Test, man behind the camera, Lucas Sacco, Round 9. And all the homies, if I forget you, just know you're always in my brain, you're always in my mind.
It's fast. All right, shout out Kuwait.